Hello, my most amazing artists. How are you today? I am looking at a very famous painting. I'm almost wondering if you've seen this one before. It's what we would say iconic. It's the kind of painting that a lot of people have seen before. This painting is called The Scream by Edvard Munch. And if you take a good look at it, I'm going to zoom in on it there. I want you to notice some of the details. This painting is not a happy painting. It's called The Scream for a reason. You can see the main figure there has a look on his face that's hard to put into words. So after you've taken a close look at this, let's see if you can answer some of my questions. My first question, what's going on in this picture? What do you see? I am noticing that there is a bridge, that's right here. You can see that there's a river that the bridge is going over. The river comes back there. It looks like it could be in the evening, like right around sunset time. And there's a main figure in the front and a couple of other figures in the background. So, I am wondering if you can think about what the main figure is feeling. What kind of feelings do you think is going through his mind right there? I read a little bit about this picture, and the painter, Edvard Munch, he was describing a time when he was with his friends on a bridge and he saw the sunset and he felt this emotion of confusion and fear, and this scream just kind of built up inside of him. I don't know what he's thinking, but it probably was kind of scary. All right, let's look at some of the artistic qualities of this picture. There's actually 4 of these paintings. Edvard Munch did 4 different versions of this painting, and this is one of them that used oil crayons, like those oil pastel crayons that we've used in class, plus tempera paints, and he did it on a piece of cardboard. So this was not made with anything fancy. He also did a couple versions that were made with pastel chalks. So what elements of art did he use? Let's check it out. Look at the color first of all. What kind of colors do you see? I'm noticing 2 families of colors that stand out. I see warm colors and cool colors. Where are the warm colors? Yeah, they're all up here in the sunset. What about the cool colors? Whenever there's a body of water, it's usually made out of cool colors. Now look at the lines. One of the things that I think makes this painting famous and amazing is the way that Mr. Munch used lines and different kinds of lines. I love how these diagonal straight lines here contrast with the amazing curving lines in every other part of the painting. I think it's amazing that the way that he painted this human figure is the same kind of curving lines that he put in the sunset and the river. Alright, so the other thing I want you to notice is where he put things in the picture. So when you look at a picture that's got a landscape in it, you usually can notice 3 areas. There's usually the foreground, the middle ground, and the background. So can you name something that's in the foreground of this picture? The foreground is always the things that are closest to you, and they're located near the bottom of the picture, and they're the biggest things in the painting. So of course the figure in the middle is in the foreground, and the bridge. Then the middle ground, as you can see here in the middle, is the river, and what is in the background? The background holds the sunset, maybe these little figures way off on the edge. You can tell they're smaller because they're farther away. That's a trick that artists like to use. Alright, so for creating today, we are going to be inspired by the lines and the colors in this picture, and we're going to do our own version of The Scream. Get ready to create!